What's up? I'm DJSTiKBoy, and this is what you should be doing to prepare for the Season 5 update later today. So, go ahead, grab yourself an energy drink, grab yourself a golf cap, and let's take a look at this roadmap that we've got going on here. Okay? So, here we have the roadmap. As you can see, the launch week update section here describes new maps for Ground War and new multiplayer maps. It looks as if these multiplayer maps are not going to be included on the Warzone map itself. I know a lot of the places and locations on the map already are resemblant or exactly the same as some of the multiplayer maps, so I guess we have that to look forward to. Maybe they'll add them eventually. As we knew already, Stadium is opening up, which I'm really excited about, as well as the interior of the train station. So we've got two new hot drops that we're looking at here in terms of just POI updates, which I think a lot of people were asking for. I know that Stadium and Train Station have been very, very clunky, seeing as there's only been a couple of ways to make it to the rooftops there, and not a whole lot of navigation within the buildings themselves. So keep an eye out on that. Those will be really, really hot drops, as well as the train. The train here, obviously, we saw in the video, the trailer. That'll be also a very, very hot drop and just a nice little new way to, I guess, relocate across the map, maybe push players on the other side if you've got a UAV, and just like an interesting firefight. And we'll definitely look forward to that. Also, the exterior ascenders, which we saw in the video as well, but the video didn't make it clear as to if they were stagnant items or if it was like an actual item you could bring in or like add to a loadout. So it looks as if they're just added into the map, and they'll be placed on certain tall buildings. Hopefully, a majority of the tall buildings that have maybe like um, you know, ladders leading up to them. So pretty much any building. I hope that they're on every building, because even the two-story buildings, like police stations and banks and stuff, get kind of frustrating to push up in, especially with those one ladder access locations. One ladder, I should say. Looks like we're getting a new operator later on tonight. His name is Lurch. Looks cool. Jacked guy. Definitely 100% resemblant of me. You know, I'm really jacked and not a skinny bearded giraffe or anything. Um, Looks like we got another multiplayer mode as well, a search and destroy. It's called Double Down. I don't know what that means. But for those players that continue to play in multiplayer, maybe that's something to look forward to, and maybe I'll try out eventually. So the new weapons here, we've got the AN-94 and the ISO. The ISO looks like an MPX of sorts, and the AN-94 looks like an automatic rifle of some kind. Again, not the full picture of the gun here, just the side look. So something you should do in preparation for this update is start off your gameplay with unlocking those guns and leveling them up as fast as possible, so that if they are the meta guns, you're ready to respond immediately. This game is all about finding the meta guns. These guns are likely not going to be balanced with the rest of the guns in the game. I would anticipate that very heavily. Now, they could be complete and utter trash, and that's fine, but know that we're going to be seeing maybe another ground nerf. We're definitely seeing a Bruin nerf. We might see buffs to other ARs or SMGs or LMGs in this update. So keep in mind that you should be meta focused when you start this new season, because you don't want to be caught with your pants down when somebody has information that you don't have. So get those guns ready, get those guns beefed up, try out the different attachments. That's my recommendation. To do that as soon as possible. Get the challenges done, run some multiplayer, get what you ever gotta do, what you ever gotta do. Maybe some 24/7 shipment just to get some early gun XP, things like that, double XP tokens, etc. But that's something to look forward to. Maybe try out some new guns, and maybe the game will feel a little bit more fresh. Okay, so over here in this section here, hopefully you can see it. It says that there's going to be a new mode called Mini Royale. So I guess that they are doing a battle royale that is smaller map wise, and maybe 100-person battle royale, maybe 50. I wonder if that's going to be the case. I'm guessing it won't be a popular mode because people want high kill games and action all the time. I probably won't play that too much, but we'll see. It could be an interesting mode and could be a highly competitive mode. And there's new challenges out, so I guess there might be some sort of, they're called mastery challenges. Maybe they're gun specific or operator specific, or a combination of the two. We will certainly see if that is the case when the update occurs later on tonight. I know I'm gonna stay up a little bit later to make sure that update goes smoothly, so I'm ready to game tomorrow. And this might be the most important thing to acknowledge about the Warzone update, and that is this right here. This right here. The Juggernaut drops. This might be the make or break for this season. I was worried about tanks being in Warzone, and now I'm definitely worried about Juggernaut drops being in Warzone. This makes me more worried than anything else in this update. If there's a meta gun, I'm not worried about that. I can level up the gun. It doesn't matter. That's not the problem. The problem is going to be this Juggernaut drop that will be allowed in Warzone. Because, as you can see, we've seen Juggernauts in other game modes. There is a fully armored person with a crazy machine gun with obviously a limited amount of ammo. But it's going to be overpowered. A lot of people are going to want to use it. Not a lot you can do about that. Not a lot you can do about that. So, Warzone has decided to include Juggernauts, and I think that it's going to be a problem, and it's going to be a problem really quickly. Seeing as there's the fire rate of the machine gun is really, really high. It's really hard to damage a Juggernaut, especially if you don't have things like a riot shield or something along those. Like, I don't want to run a riot shield. I really don't. I disagree with it. I don't think it should be in the game either. But expect that a lot of people are going to have and use these Juggernaut drops. And who knows? It could be an absolute nightmare. I'm excited for this update. But do not anticipate Juggernaut drops being in any way balanced with the rest of the game. I would suggest maybe running away from a Juggernaut if you see them, or maybe running them over with a car. Who knows? But Warzone is eventually going to have to respond to the Juggernaut because I just have a feeling that it's going to be one of the tough things that we're just going to have to deal with this season until they update it adequately. So we'll discover how heavily these things are going to be just dominating the game. And I don't know if you can purchase them at buy stations or if it's one of those challenge-based things where you pick up like a yellow rectangle, and you go to a spot and you have to sit there, and then a Juggernaut drops in, and then now all of a sudden you've got a Juggernaut on your team. So it's not going to be balanced. It won't be. Prepare yourself. That's all I got to say. That's going to be rough. That is going to be a rough time dealing with those Juggernauts. But anyways, we've discussed the Mastery Challenge challenges, and we have some more things to look forward to this season. New multiplayer modes, a mid-season Warzone event, which will be exciting to do because that means that they're prepared to do more involved, hopefully just map changes at the very least during the event. That would make this storyline kind of interesting and fun for everybody. A new operator will come out, and then there'll be a Warzone game mode update here called Kingslayer, which might just be like some sort of large map, King of the Hill sort of situation. There'll be a new weapon, it seems, that will be released mid-season. And dual Coda cheese. I think that's how you pronounce that. Looks like a new melee weapon that are just 2 swords. So that's pretty neat. And then they say they have more changes to come during the season. So all in all, still excited about the update. Excited about the map changes. Excited about testing out the new guns they've implemented into the game. And I'm really, really excited to try out these mastery challenges, as well as gaining the new operator and trying out and looking at all the skins with the battle pass and things like that. But all in all, I'm 90% excited and 10% worried. I'm 10% worried because of the Juggernaut drops, because it's going to be overpowered. No matter what you do, no matter what we do, it's going to be overpowered. So, all in all, 90% excited, 10% worried about Juggernaut drops. Like and comment on this video. Let me know what you are excited about in Season 5 in the comments. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you can follow me on other social medias like Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. All of them are DJSTiKBoy. If you follow me there, I will love you forever. If you subscribe to the channel, I'll also love you forever. I'm serious. Peace, y'all. Love you.